The cameras show leaders threatening war. But in the war room, the generals see a different story. Iran is not like Iraq or Libya. Iran is a fortress. It sits on the world's most dangerous water gateway. If one mistake happens there, 20% of the world's oil stops moving. Iran is altogether a different kind of war for the US. The US Navy can bomb Iran, but they cannot stop what happens next. Why? Because Iran does not fight like a normal country, it fights like a network. You hit one target in Iran and 10 others wake up across the Middle East. Armed groups in Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, and Syria are all part of this web. Suddenly, every US base becomes a target. Every oil ship in the country becomes a hostage. The world's economy would start to panic instantly. Iran doesn't need a huge army to win. They have a geography. US air bases in nearby countries like Qatar, Kuwait, and the UAE are all within reach of Iran missiles. Iran could destroy runways, fuel tanks, and radar sites in just few hours. This would stop American planes from flying. Then there is Israel. Iran knows that attacking Israel is the fastest way to hurt a major US ally. With 150,000 rockets ready to fire from Lebanon, no defense system can stop them at all. This is why leaders like Trump use sanctions and red lines instead of bombs. Crossing that line starts a war with no end. Also, if US fires the first shot, they lose their friends. Europe and other allies would step back. The US would look like the bully, not the protector. Iran survives by outlasting the pressure, not by winning on a battlefield. So, what's the real plan? The real plan is simple: maximum pressure, but no war. The goal is to break Iran's money and turn the people against their government. The US wants to avoid giving the Iranian leaders a foreign enemy to unite them. The strategy is not about being nice or moral, it is all about maths. Until the balance breaks, the US won't bomb. They will simply let Iran bleed from the inside. In 2026, we are not seeing a war of soldiers. We are seeing economic shock warfare. It is a dangerous game where the whole world is held hostage.